start with somebody. He's a boyfriend, he's a best friend, he was the Beast. Kylan Rambo. He's the beta who now has a werewolf girlfriend, Dylan Sprayberry. Now this next guy, you might know him as like the protector of Beacon Hills, but what you might not know about him is that he's actually a huge fan of Flashdance. It's Tyler Posey. He's such a big fan, he did it twice. Now, he's the man behind it all, executive producer Jeff Davis. Okay, no matter how loud you guys scream, I think this next person could probably top it. It's Holland Roden. And because we love like a potential redemption story on Teen Wolf, we're actually bringing out someone you might have considered a villain in the past, but who knows what's in his future. It's Cody Christian. The stage is now a hazard thanks to Tyler's love of Flashdance.
It was worth it.
Okay, well, to kick things off, I'm going to throw it to Jeff. I think he has a little something he wants to say to you guys.
Yes. Wow, there are a lot of you here. Yes. Every year we come to Comic-Con and we've announced the next season of Teen Wolf. And every year we've been able to celebrate with the fans. And this year is a little different, but no less reason to celebrate. We're going to hit 100 episodes at the end of season 6. And we've also, it's amazing. And we've decided that 100 episodes is also a good place to stop. Yes. This will be the final, these next 20 episodes will be the final season of Teen Wolf. Yes. I know, we're sad about it and it's bittersweet, but we are so happy to be able to come to Comic-Con and share it with you guys. I'm gonna start to cry, I think.
Okay. I know. Well,
Tyler has to say something about that.
Go for it.
Oh my God, you guys. So yeah, this is it. This is the regime that we've built. Everybody that we've put in these seats, it's coming to an end. And I just want to let everybody know, from Jeff and everybody here's heart, that this has been the biggest movement that we've ever been a part of. This isn't just a show. This is a family. You guys are all a part of it. You guys have helped us get to this point, and I hope you guys know that we love you guys. I do crazy shit like this because I want to make you guys smile and laugh, and just you mean so much to me. And so this ending is the end of a huge era for all of us, and me specifically, because this is, I care so deeply about this show and want to be the leader of this show. So I'm gonna have to find something else to be a leader of when this is over. But this is huge. I love each and every single one of you, and I want to come and hug every single one of you when this is over. But
we should probably say a word. Tyler has been talking to Dylan, and I've texted with Dylan and told him the news, and Dylan sent the most beautiful message about how bittersweet it was and what an amazing thing we've been able to do. We miss him here. We wish he could come, but he's still at home recuperating. And I've got to ask, since Holland has been here from the beginning too, Holland, say something about the show?
Oh gosh, I mean, I grew up with this just gang of boys basically in my entire 20s, and
I was a boy back then too.
You're still a boy, Jeff. And it's been the craziest ride. I probably wouldn't be acting if it wasn't for this show. And
she wouldn't actually. She was still in college, and we kept telling her that she didn't have to go. After even as season 1 was going on.
I actually, one of my professors had a former producer on the pilot proctor my exam in between takes. And they actually became really good friends, my professor and this producer of Teen Wolf, because they had to go back and forth on email about my exam, and that I did not cheat. He watched me take it. And so, yeah, I mean, now I'm going into my 30s now, and I've spent almost an entire decade. I've spent 8 years. I auditioned for this show in 2009, so it's literally been the most significant part of my adult life, and I structure my life around what year of Teen Wolf it was. And it's just I'm kind of in that stage right now. But it's been a wild ride, and I just can't thank Jeff and the boys enough for making it such a beautiful, beautiful chapter to my story.
Let's fucking hear it for Teen Wolf!
Thank you.
Fuck yeah!
Well, the good news is we still have 20 episodes.
Yes.
We still have 20 hours in Beacon Hills.
I still work till April.
Keep singing.
So I want to talk about this trailer that we all just saw, obviously. Well, Cody, the fact that you're here is a surprise, is a big deal. Theo is, I would say, back from the dead. I'm not sure if what happened to him is technically death, but are we going to see like any sort of side effects? How is he coping?
I mean, he definitely went to hell and back, and it was definitely a trip. That's something we're going to explore in this season, though, of like, you know, what actually happened to him. He comes back a changed man. I think it's a new dynamic to the character. I'm very excited to share it with the fans. I think you guys are going to really dig it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit more human, I feel like.
Jeff, did I see the Dread Doctors in that trailer?
There were. It's a flashback. We get to
Okay.
see, as you might know, we have a Nazi werewolf in this season of
Yes.
Teen Wolf, and we get to see how he was put in that big glass capsule.
Tell me everything about the Nazi werewolf.
Well, we're history buffs at Teen Wolf, so we wanted to have a kind of villain we haven't seen before. He's an alpha. He's got red eyes. You see him in the trailer. We can probably it gives away that it's Mr. Pete Plotchek from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, who's a fantastic guy and plays a really good bad guy. But I think he's going to be fun. He's
Yeah.
a very nasty villain, but he's not the only one. As you've seen, we have others.
Yeah. You guys have had so many villains over the years. For you all, like even in the past couple seasons, who were your favorites?
I couldn't hear over the screaming. What?
Who are your favorite?
Control
Who was your
yourself.
favorite villain?
What?
Okay, I'll answer.
Go for it.
Yeah, to be very honest, the Dread Doctors were super scary, but I'm not gonna give them that vote. I think my favorite one is honestly my man Cody over there, because
too
he
sweet.
brought like Theo's character was so interesting to see how he was trying to break down Scott's pack on a psychological level, and I think that was just a really cool way to do it. And so he was awesome. My favorite, hands down.
Dylan?
Oh, we're all doing it.
Yeah, we're doing
Thank you. Okay, now I'm ready. Favorite villain? I don't know. I think the Beast. I mean, I don't know. Now I feel like I need to say Cody because he really did a good job in terms of the psychological aspect. But I think the Beast was cool because he just wrecked everything. He just destroyed everything in his
did.
path.
Yeah.
Ruined all of Beacon Hills.
That's true.
He
Which
did
was,
do that.
I think that was cool.
It was cool.
Tyler?
I really enjoyed Void Styles. If people don't know, which just doesn't sound like anyone does, Void Styles is the character that Dylan O'Brien plays, only the dark version of him. And he, my God, that dude should have won an Academy Award. Every award imaginable for that role. He really inspired me to become a better actor and just to work as hard as I can. So definitely Void Styles is the man, and he's hot, right?
Jeff, you created them all. Do you have a favorite?
Oh, it's hard to pick a favorite. I am partial to the Nogitsune, who is also Void Styles. But I have to say, one of my favorites to do was the first season with Peter. He just made such a good, the question of who is the alpha. Ian Bohen was one of those actors who was too good to leave dead.
Yeah.
So he's
Kept
always been
coming
a fun villain.
Ian
Holland?
Bohen is the coolest dude in the world. He is one of the best actors we have on the show. We are so lucky to have that dude. I hope all of you realize that.
Did you notice him in the trailer? He was in the trailer. He's back this season.
He is back,
He's going to cause some family issues with Malia.
naturally.
I gotta say both. I really like Peter and Voight Styles. Those are my two favorites. I've always stood by that. So I know it's just tick tick tick.
Cody, you can say yourself. It's okay.
No.
And you, Cody.
No. It sucks sitting at the end because, I don't want to sound like I'm bandwagon. I said this last year though. Forever and always, Voight Styles, Dylan O'Brien slayed that role, and there's nobody else that could have done it better.
Yeah. All right, Holland, I want to talk Lydia, but first, what does your shirt say?
Oh, it says you can pee next to me. It's a yeah. It's a thank you. Come on over here, Posey. Not in that kind of way. Thank you very much.
Not Tyler.
It's raising awareness for transgender equality, and it's from the North Carolina Bathroom Bill. You guys, if you would like this shirt, you can go to omaze.com/equality and pick one up for yourselves, because I think it's important that we stand up for people that want to go into a bathroom to the gender that they identify with. And so we think this is a great platform to tell you guys about it. So you can pee next to me if you identify as a female.
Be yourself!
Tyler, that would not be
Be
you.
yourself!
So yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's something that's close to her heart. So what is Lydia up to?
Well, I know she spent a lot, we saw her kind of really get into her powers last season. Is she still perfecting that? Are we going to see kind of that, badass Lydia again?
I like that we are partaking in a couple different time periods, I think I can say, this season, and one in particular focuses on the Irish folklore as a whole. And the question is that somehow related to solving the mystery of season 6? I think that's the best
Okay.
I can give without giving too much away.
I'm going to kick her if she gives too much.
We'll stop her. Well, we also saw in the trailer that these new villains, the Ghost Riders, they take people
Yes.
in the trailer. They take Styles. So I'm curious, Tyler, what does a Stylesless Scott look like?
What does what? Styles without
Stylesless Scott. It's a tongue twister.
Styles what, Scott?
Styles list.
Stylesless Scott.
Yes, he's gone.
What does Stylesless Scott look like? Oh my God!
It
Well,
clicks.
the thing is with the new Ghost Riders. I'm allowed to say that they erase memories, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The thing is with our new villains, these Ghost Riders, they not only take people, but they erase your memory of them. So a Stylesless Scott, he doesn't even know. Scott has no idea that he even had a friend named Styles. So it's this really interesting storyline that we have, because we have to remember him at one point and then dive deep into our minds to really try to fully remember him. But Stylesless Scott is single, everybody. So single,
So is
single,
Tyler Posey.
single and ready to mingle. You know what I'm saying?
Single.
So Scott is really kind of just focusing on his pack and trying to get his pack together. And really, senior year's coming up for Scott, and he's thinking about moving on to college, which probably won't be in Beacon Hills, his hometown, the town that he protects. So he's trying to maybe pass the torch onto this little guy and give him some tests just to see how well he would do as the alpha. What do you guys think? What? Can Liam be the alpha of Beacon Hills? No, he can't. There's only one alpha. So Stylesless Scott, in the beginning when Scott doesn't really remember him, it's okay because he has no idea what he's missing. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? He's kind of the same without Styles because he has no idea what he's missing. But then when he realizes that he's missing his best friend, he becomes obsessive in trying to rescue him and dig deep into his mind to retrieve him.
That feels
Confusing, right?
It is.
That feels like a great line for when they reunite. I had no idea what I was missing, and then
Exactly.
they just embrace.
Yeah.
Jeff,
Totally.
you got it?
I think I got it.
Okay. I mean, so Jeff, does that kind of make the focal point of this season about saving Styles?
Yes, and of it's a more of a Beacon Hills wide mystery as well, because there's a reason. The wild hunt, the myth about it is that it passes through your town. And if you're unfortunate enough to see them or glance up in the storm and look at them, they take you with them. But they get stuck in Beacon Hills, and Styles isn't the only one who gets taken. So you're going to see the mystery developing, and we like it because it. This is our last season of Teen Wolf, the next 20 episodes, and it memorializes a lot of the relationships in a really nice way, I think. The writers and producers have done a great job, I think, of bringing what we love about the relationships and also extending that even further. So you'll see relationships grow.
Yeah. I'm just going to throw it out there that the fact that you can't look at these villains means Deucalion might be like a big help.
Oh, Deucalion.
Yeah.
Well, they do have Theo Rakin to dig up for reasons.
Well, Kylan, I want to touch in being the Beast last season. Are we going to see any like residual side effects from that?
Well, I think not necessarily from Mason being the Beast. It was a traumatic experience
Sure.
for him, but it's, you know, he has a huge fascination, borderline obsession of the supernatural world, and I think he found out that it's a very dangerous world, as fascinating as it is. So next season, I think he's gonna use his obsession and kind of channel that into being an asset to Scott and the pack, and find out everything he can about these Ghost Riders, and he sees that it's not all fun and games.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, we're talking a lot about the Ghost Riders. I feel like, Jeff, like, what can you tell me about him? I feel like we need to know more.
Well, our makeup people did great work with them. Chris Gallagher, Eric Porn, Kenny Myers. They do a phenomenal job on creating the look, and we wanted to give them a sort of American West feel. But actually, we've got a couple Ghost Riders here we can bring out and show you.
Oh, that'd be great.
Might as well do that. Can we bring out the Ghost Riders?
Got some Ghost Riders.
Are they around?
Where are they at, though?
Oh.
We have a few. Wait a minute.
Genuinely terrifying.
Those don't look like Ghost Riders. Tyler, are those Ghost Riders? Who the hell is that?
Hey, what in the shit? What in the hell? Who the? Hey, man, get up out of here with that shit. Who is that? Those aren't Ghost Riders. Who is that? Those aren't Ghost Riders, damn it! Oh!
Obviously, we've got Ian Bowen and J.R. Bourne.
We need some adults
Have a
on this
seat, fellas.
panel. Have a seat, boys.
Yes.
Hey, those aren't Ghost Riders at all. That's Ian Bowen and J.R. Bourne, everybody. Do you carry your name tags with you everywhere you go?
What?
Do you carry those name tags with you everywhere you go?
Yes, everywhere I go, this is always waiting for my on my
Wow.
seat, and then I know where to go.
He's been here every year with that,
Yep, every year.
outside.
That's actually not a bad idea.
What's that?
That's not a bad idea. Look at the audience, guys.
Yeah, there's a lot of you out there. Hi guys.
Oh my God.
It's nice to see you.
Look at the
There's a lot of
people. Look
people
at
here.
all the people here, man. Look what
I
we
know.
created.
I know.
Everybody, turn around. Take a look at the sea of people. How many people are in here right now?
A lot.
A lot. I'm so proud of us. I'm so happy. I love. This is the greatest.
We're going to need a spin-off. I think JR and Ian should do a spin-off together.
We've already got one.
It's just not being filmed.
Okay, I do want to throw it to you guys very quickly. Ian, the last we saw Peter, if I'm correct, was in Dr. Valek's cell. Okay, Jeff's giving me a nod. I think I'm correct. How is he? Is he different from the last time we saw him? Is he kind of the same old Peter? What's going on?
I think one of the great things about Peter is how consistent he is and how fundamentally he doesn't change. Regardless of whether he's doing something that looks good or looks bad, he's exactly the same guy underneath. So in that sense, you can expect exactly what he does. You're going to go, oh, that makes perfect sense, but you're not really going to have an idea because that doesn't seem to make sense. So hopefully that answers your question.
It does.
Does anybody understand what I'm saying?
It's
Okay,
good.
no.
JR, how is Arjun going to tie into this ghostwriter's business? Does he have like some deep familial knowledge that's going to help? That's how he always seems to come in.
I was hoping that Jeff was going to write something for Arjun where I could forget a lot of the shit that has already happened to him.
But then you'd have to shave the beard.
What's that?
And you might have to shave the beard. And we love the grief beard.
Well, there's 7 people that don't want me to shave it. So maybe it's time to shave the beard and get rid of the grief beard. 15 people now. So, Argent, absolutely ties in and show, again, is there with Scott and the support that's sort of needed that I love where that relationship over the season the series has gone. Yeah. And always kind of keeping that, it's what, his daughter sort of showed him is that there's more than just a werewolf. This is a young man that carries equal morals to Argent. So he just shows up and does basically what this leader wants him to do,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we are going to throw it to you guys in just a minute, but I want to give Jeff the chance to talk about bringing these 2 guys back, like why that was important to you. Can we expect any more returns this season?
Well, bringing these guys back, we're always looking to bring back some of our favorite people, especially when they're a joy to work with. And JR and Ian are just such a pleasure. And they've got great voices. They bring a lot of gravitas. You need that in a teen show. Although we're quickly growing out of being a teen show, aren't we? But it was also, once we started to realize that this might be the last season and we might want to start wrapping up things, we wanted to make sure that we brought back in these relationships. We wanted to make sure that we were giving Argent a good story, a good arc and ending. And we definitely wanted to bring Peter Hale back to see the relationship between Peter and Malia and what other trouble Peter could get up into. And we have some great scenes with Peter and Styles I wanted to see again. And Ian and Dylan have some good stuff together this season. So we'll see.
Okay. All right, I think I'm going to throw it out to you guys. If you guys want to line up, it is your turn to ask questions. I will shut up.
You have the first question of the very last Teen Wolf panel at Comic-Con.
Well, Tyler, last year you forgot my question halfway through answering it, so...
What?
You forgot my question last year halfway through answering it.
Oh, it happens a lot to me. I'm sorry.
That's fine. So I'm Lisa, and I'm from Russia. And I wanted to ask the cast, I'm sorry, Jeff, I still love you.
That's okay.
I want to ask you, if your character would have a theme song, what would it be and why?
Oh, that's fun. Tyler, I feel like you should start. I feel like you have
start.
something.
I think so. Okay, let's see.
It's got to be a
It could be like, I
Blink-182
could
song.
be your hero, baby, or hungry like the wolf.
Did you forget the question?
'Cause I'm hungry like the wolf. But not that one, not that song.
I guess you have to sing your answer, Kylan. And Dylan.
It's my turn. Whoa. I don't know. Probably what's that?
I wanna be sedated.
That's a good song. What's that Katy Perry song about the plastic bag in the wind?
Firefly?
Firefly.
Oh, that's
Firework.
Firework.
Fireworks.
Fireworks.
That's
That would be my theme song because I just feel like a plastic bag in the wind.
Yeah, I feel you.
Baby, you're firework.
There you go. Man,
Your theme song.
I don't know. Tyler's performance, I think I'm just gonna have to. I don't want to do the cop out though. The Hungry Like a Wolf was perfect. Let's see. What's a really? Oh, Work by Rihanna. That would be.
Walk, 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 walk. Walk, 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 walk.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're good, but I would go with the good vibrations, but more just on the vibrations.
Picking up good vibrations.
Yeah. Or like the Marky Mark one. Good vibrations.
I don't know that one.
That one? Yeah.
Cody?
Oh my gosh, it's so tough. I really want Posey to answer this one. For
Yeah,
me, 'cause I
right?
feel like he knows everyone so well. You're so musically
Yeah, start
gifted.
thinking for Argent, too.
Yeah, you guys.
No.
Yes.
Don't be a cop out. Come on.
No. You know what's really funny? It's for me. I've always pictured this, and this may be really stupid, but I always imagined. I always imagine like Theo walking out and like the Pretty Little Liars theme song behind him.
There you go.
I don't know. It's always like some cheesy thing. I think it would fit perfectly though.
It's a good answer.
JR?
No, I don't know. What are you humming?
What?
I had an idea, and it makes no sense. But as I'm listening to Cody, I'm like going, okay, Argent's been, through so much, and God, he just keeps getting hit with something, and then he keeps getting back up, and then my mind, it's wrong. But I thought of "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time" by.
Or what about there's a Rancid song that goes, if I fall back down, y'all gotta get it back up again. And if I fall back down, y'all gonna be my friend.
Yeah, let's do.
Fall back down.
Let's do a mashup of that song and the Britney Spears song.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Ian, I want to hear yours.
So I can't believe you didn't get yours correct. This is funny. Somebody asked this question once, and we were all sitting around, and JR started humming, or somebody started humming. We didn't start the fire. Da-da-da, the Billy Joel song, and then everybody looked at him and said,
that is ours.
and so then that
we didn't
became
start
the
the fire.
theme song was "We Didn't Start the Fire" by Billy Joel, because there was fire.
But it's not true because my sister.
Anyway, I just thought that was
did.
hilarious. Peters, I've never thought about what Peters. Jeff, what do you hear when you're writing?
I listen to a lot of heavy metal, actually. I would say "Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap" by AC/DC.
Done dirt cheap.
It's so funny because like everyone that makes sense, and then for me, when I think about Peter upstairs in the spiral staircase, tending to his little garden, he's listening to Tchaikovsky, drinking tea, being very, very civilized, because that's who he is.
Liar.
All right.
So not true.
You got your
Thank you.
question.
Thank you.
Oh, my God. What? I went to a Lost in Costco concert. It was an experience.
Yes, it was.
It was an experience.
That was when I was in a punk band.
Another question.
For anybody
All right,
that doesn't know,
let's go to the
I'm
next
a musician.
question.
I used to be in a band called Lost in Costco. Shameless plug. Let's move on.
You're up.
The pressure's on.
Hi, my name's Kayla. I'm from Riverside. First I want to thank Jeff for making such a fantastic show that I care about so much.
Thank you. I couldn't have done it alone. I had many, many great collaborators.
My question is, what traits do you feel like you share with your character, and what trait do you wish you shared with your character?
Oh, wow. That's a good question.
Can I start?
Who wants to start?
Let me start with this one. Is that okay? Is that okay?
I'll go real quick. I shared. Did he say?
Cody was.
Hold on. I know the answer.
Look who walks in late and just grabs the microphone. Sorry.
I have no similarities whatsoever to Theo.
You're an evil bastard. What are you talking about?
I would say Theo and Cody share charm. They're both charming. Cody is definitely charming.
Fair enough. Fair enough. One character trait I wish Theo had, and I think we're gonna explore this. Just like I don't know, some like empathy, just some compassion for other human beings, because he kind of really doesn't care, and that should change a little bit.
Yeah.
Scott and I, we share the fact that we love people and we just want to save the world. I would love to save the world. If the world started ending right now, I'd be like, all right, everybody, follow me.
Follow me.
I don't know where we would go, but I would lead you to safety. I promise you that. And if not, we would have fun dying. But one character trait that I wish Scott possessed, I think Scott's a pretty damn good dude. I'm excited to see what he's going to grow into. I wish he had some guitar skills so I can whip out the axe every now and then. Serenade some chicas, you know what I'm saying?
You know.
He's always had a guitar in his room.
I know. Scott McCall has a guitar in his room, but he's never picked it up in a day of his life. Now, since this is the last season, Scott's going to play some guitar, damn it. There we go.
Sprayberry.
I think that I share the desire to always want to do the right thing. I really care about making sure that I'm always doing the right thing, and I don't. No, I don't. Actually, I'm lying right now, lying through my teeth. No, I do care, and I want to make sure I don't hurt people's feelings, and I want to do right by my friends and my family.
Oh!
And,
he called me his family. I'm gonna stay right here for the rest of the thing.
And I share that with Liam. I wish Liam could take a joke. He doesn't know how to take a joke. He's too serious. He needs to learn how to take a joke.
Teach him.
I'll teach him.
Show him the way.
Oh, I'll teach him.
Teach him. Teach him.
Okay, I had to let that. It's not done. Okay. One thing that I think me and Mason share is the fascination of super things, supernaturals and werewolves and stuff. And because I'm a big nerd when it comes to that stuff. And even when I first came on the show, I was so excited at the potential that I would become something. I knew I was going to be a human. I knew I was going to be the human friend, but I became the beast. So goals, my life is completed. So I feel, so that's something that we share. I think I think you said what was the actual question again? I think I'm doing exactly what Tyler did.
A trait you wish you shared.
Okay, perfect. The trait I wish I shared was I want his bravery, because he is super brave. Like, even like when he was trapped in the Dread Doctor's lair, the first thing he said was, go without me. That's the last thing that I would say in that moment. I'm trying to go home. So
I'm trying to go home.
I wish I had his bravery. That would be awesome.
You're one of the bravest dudes I know, man.
Thank you, man.
I'm not joking about that, dude. Kylan is one of the best dudes you will ever meet in your entire life. That guy is more of a protector of his family than Scott McCall is of Beacon Hills. I'm telling you, this guy is the hardest working dude you've ever met. So I love you, Kylan. You are just as brave, if not braver, than Mason.
I love you, bro. Thank you.
Lydia, I would say she would do anything for her friends. Later down the seasons, Lydia, not beginning Lydia. And one thing we do not have in common is Lydia's love for high heels.
Well, then why do you wear them constantly?
Because that's Lydia's job.
No, like even right now.
We're not getting into this. Please stop.
This is an ongoing feud Holland and I have had over the last 7 years.
Oh.
JR, Ian?
Oh, yes. I believe that Arjun has a very strong moral compass, and I would like to think that JR does as well. And why are we laughing? And you guys don't know me, no. And Arjun's able to deal with, a serious amount of loss, and that too, I think I have in common with him. And what I wish I had trait-wise is, does Arjun play the guitar? Because I've always wanted to.
Hey, that was mine.
Is that what you were going to say?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Huh?
Scott plays the guitar, though. Of course he does. Scott's totally... JR would like to be able to...
Serenade someone?
Serenade... What? Yeah. Did you say serenade someone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. JR would like to... Yes. Oh, is that a hint? Is that a clue?
What?
Is that a suggestion? Yes. JR would like to serenade someone.
Okay. Ian?
For me, we share the same sort of tenacity to not lose or to be beaten. I absolutely can't stand that. So that's an easy one. And the trait that I wish that I had was this ability to kind of mentally see a room and understand what's happening and manipulate and maneuver the intellects of all the other people and kind of outfox them and know what's happening. That would be really cool.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
We love you too, hon.
You're up. You got this.
Hi, my name is Daniela, and I'm from Colombia. And woo!
Let's hear it from Colombia, damn it. Yes.
Colombia.
Yes. And my question is actually for Jeff, and it's have the characters' storylines turned out to be like how you expected them to at the beginning of the series? And how have the characters changed according to how the actors are like?
I honestly never expected the series to go this long. I think it's been an amazing gift to have this many episodes. I kind of thought if we did 50 episodes, that would be great. I mean, Breaking Bad did what, 54, was it? I thought that was a tremendous amount of season. What's that? Firefly only 13, my God.
Firefly.
But I have to give absolute credit to the actors. They inspire you to write for them, and they often tell you which way their characters are going. So it's the people around me who are great collaborators, and the writer's room as well. I have many people in the writer's room who have their own ideas of who Lydia should end up with, and what kind of wrinkle we're going to throw into Scott and Stiles' friendship, and they work tirelessly and every day, and no more so than this season. So I would say that one of the characters that surprises me most where she's ended up is Lydia, Holland's character. It was a joy to watch and a joy to be able to keep writing for her. And I'm actually really surprised about Tyler. Tyler became such a leading man along the series, and we just kept writing him like he's the hero of the show. He is the teen wolf who is more like the adult wolf now, but you are the star of the show.
I'm gonna cry, dude.
It's I did another show called Criminal Minds. I did a pilot. I like it. And the producer and I talked, and when we were doing the pilot, we talked about the show, and we said, okay, it's got to be Mandy Patinkin's show. But he also said something very smart, which he also produced Grey's Anatomy. He said every show starts out with a star, but eventually becomes an ensemble. And I think this ensemble, the people who are sitting at this table, and others like Melissa and Lyndon, they helped the show grow. So it's been amazing to see them craft their characters.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for asking that.
Hell yeah.
Hi, I'm Annabelle from Colorado. I was wondering what your guys' pet peeves are.
They have a million.
Pet peeve. I don't like it when a commercial tries to pretend to be like this is found footage. Like, you know, when like those Febreze commercials where they be like, we just found these people on the street. And it's never, you can always tell that that's not the thing, it's not real. I don't like those commercials at all. Does anybody believe that that's just random people walking in the street? So why are they doing it? Sorry, it's a pet peeve of mine.
That was unexpected. I don't know if that was the answer. Sprayberry?
I don't like having doors opened in rooms. Like
What?
What is it?
like when I'm
What?
like if I'm going to bed or something, all the doors have to be shut. Like I can't have anything open.
Monsters?
Yeah,
Really?
monsters.
All the doors are shut in a room?
Ghost riders.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to close all the doors. It's
This is
terrible.
turning out to be a more revealing question than I anticipated. Let's keep going. Kylan?
Me, okay, this is, I don't know. When I see people like taking selfies. Like,
That's-
I think we were just saying this when they take selfies, but I didn't want to say it because I'm pretty sure a lot of people out there do that.
Might be the wrong crowd to say that in front of.
Yeah, like seeing someone taking a selfie is just like I cringe a little bit. So.
When it's like in the wrong place. It's like
Yeah.
in the middle of the street.
Exactly. Or like, taking a picture of their food. Unless it's amazing looking food. If it's like TGI Fridays and you're taking a picture of it.
Pet peeves. I have more of like a pet peeve / fear, and they're mostly driving situations because I'm an excellent driver. And when people don't pull out when it's about to turn yellow to take a left, if you drive in Los Angeles, you take that left. It's not a red light yet. Take that left. That's one. And then my second one is more of like a fear, but I've been driving for almost 14 years, and I actually can't take lefts that are not secure lefts, like they're not like the Zoolander problem, but in a car, only in a car. So I'm still, but it's more of a fear than a pet peeve. But yes, take that left on that yellow.
I think we're going to have to keep going. Cody?
Do you have another pet peeve you would like to share, Hall?
Oh, goodness, pet peeves. This is not really appropriate and totally random. And the only reason I'm bringing this up, because I don't know if you guys follow Tyler on Snapchat, but he made a Snapchat earlier where the three dudes were taking a pee, the urinals. And this is more of like a guy relatable thing, so I don't expect the females to get it.
Wait, in the
Where's this going?
Like Snapchatted them peeing?
No, I mean, it wasn't like that.
Oh.
Anyway, all right, hold on.
Pee
Hold
is
on.
like the word of the day today.
Hold on.
Are you regretting the question
All right,
yet?
so this is a very guy-orientated thing, but it always annoys me when I go into a restroom and how there's always a puddle underneath the urinal. Do you know what I mean?
That's
I don't
It's
get
just a
it.
little bit.
That happens
pee.
in women's restrooms too.
Or there's no stall
Disgusting.
divider.
Disgusting. Vile.
It's the only thing I can think of. Popped in my head. The other thing that I can't stand is
Wow.
like any coffee drinkers. You guys like coffee at all?
You don't like that's
No,
a pet peeve?
hold on. No. When I order an iced coffee and they pour hot coffee like straight into a cup of ice and then it just melts and it's like room temperature. Oh my gosh, it's the worst.
Damn it.
It's the worst.
It's the worst. That really grinds
They are,
my
come
gears.
on. We got to keep
Damn it.
going.
What? We got to keep.
You got a pet peeve?
Oh my God! Like what every single person said just led to like another pet peeve I have. I hate people that block intersections and traffic. I hate people that walk around barefoot in change rooms. I think that is disgusting. The doors need to be open and lights need to be on in rooms and houses. Yeah, I have a lot.
There's so much hate happening
I
right
have
now.
so many pet peeves.
There's a lot of hate.
I want to bring it back to the love.
Ian,
Take
I've
us out of
got,
this.
I've got a little one that we can all work together to fix. This comes from driving like that. I live in Los Angeles. If you're driving and it starts to rain and there's just a little bit of rain, and if the wipers are going too fast for the amount of rain that is on the car, do you know it's like just sprinkle and it's like, I'm like, dude, turn that down. It's not necessary.
Ian's got
It's too fast
Ian's got
I respect that.
and you're wasting it.
Ian, I respect it.
And you can't walk too loud in
Absolutely.
his house.
That's a
either.
true pet peeve.
Respect
He
it.
gets mad at you for that too.
Too fast.
Nicely done. Thank you,
Next
Colorado.
question, please.
Thank you.
Colorado.
This is the last panel of Teen Wolf for Comic Con.
Man.
I don't because that's what MTV says. Let's get some emotional questions. I need to cry. I need to cry in front of everybody right now. This is huge.
Hi, I'm Jen from Philadelphia. I was wondering that because Teen Wolf has become such a big show, how does it feel to be a part of something that brings people so much joy and excitement?
There it is.
Ask and you shall receive, Posey.
Bozy, you want to go ahead and take this one for all of us? Because I think you're going to be able to answer this one.
What?
You can answer that for all of us.
For all of us, man.
How do I feel about a show that brings people? So all I ever have wanted to do in my life is to touch people. Not.
You know what? On second thought,
Is to touch people deeply. Wait, that's not right either. I want to be inside of you guys. Wait, that's. No, I'm off track. All I've ever wanted to do is inspire people positively and inspire the world and make a difference in people's lives. And the amount of of people from the years and thousands of fans that we have met throughout the years, different parts of the world. There is always somebody that comes up to one of us and says how much we've affected their lives and changed their lives for the better and saved their lives. And whether it's one person in a group of 1,000 people or a group of 1,000 people, every single little person counts. And I don't know. I've always wanted just to change people's lives, and I really feel like this show has that power. I know countless of people that this show has brought together, and I've learned so much about myself, and I have some of the best friends that I will have me and Dylan, this guy too, but Dylan O'Brien and I have this bond that I can't even go into words to try to explain or express, and I hope to God that everybody will find that, and this show has just, not only has it saved other people's lives, but it saved mine too. So this is just like...
I'll add to that.
Please.
It's an extraordinary feeling for me too, because in high school, I always said I wouldn't be a writer if I had a social life in high school. But books and movies, they literally saved my life. They got me through the worst years of my life. And to think that a show that I wrote or had some involvement in could have done the same for even one person is rather amazing. I think stories have a way of affecting people, and seeing these friendships on this show go through trials, go through difficult times, and come out stronger, it can kind of give you hope. I mean, books did that for me when I was a teenager. So if people are affected by it, that's the best gift in the world. It's a great gift to have been able to do this many episodes and to be around this many people and collaborate with these people. I love you guys.
It seriously is what makes all this
I will miss it. It's been the best professional experience of my life. I had to send an email before this announcement to my crew, and it's very difficult. We're all going to still be working for numerous months to finish up the season and give it a great epic ending. But it's hard to say goodbye to people, or hard to say something like this to people you love working with. And I love coming into the office and onto set every day. MTV had to make me take a vacation before I drove myself insane. But it is an amazing experience. Yeah.
It's the greatest. It's all I want from it. You know, fuck the money, fuck fame. All I want is this family, and all that matters are the lives that we've touched. Really, everything that I've gained from this, you know, it's the coolest. I'm in a really good place, and I owe it a lot to this show, and I really feel like we're gonna go down in history as something huge. Do you feel that? I mean, look at the room that's here right now.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you guys. You guys are literally the reason we are on the air. And I know a lot of shows say that, but we are the little engine that could. And everybody that comes up to me, be it, you know, somebody that's part of our industry, like a makeup artist or anybody in wardrobe, and they say, your fans are so passionate. I was like, yeah, I feel like we feel that connection right back. And it's just been this ongoing conversation where we've gotten to see you guys in middle school that are now in college, and people that were in their early 20s, that some of you guys even have kids now and have your kids watching Teen Wolf, which 2-year-old, we might have to have that discussion. But my point is that it's been a family affair all the way around. And I thank you guys. Seriously, thank you.
Thank you.
I fucking love you guys so much. This is it. I'm really just taking all this in. This is fucking huge. This is huge. The past 7 years, this is the end of an era. Sorry, I'm freaking out. Hold me.
Do we have a question?
Hi. My name's Alyssa. I'm from San Diego, and I was wondering that if your characters had a Twitter, what would their bio be?
I think mine would be the same as Scott's, which is I want to change the world. You know, so I don't think it'd be any different from Scott's. Boom, done. Drop the mic.
Sprayberry?
Jeff can't answer that because he's in the character on Teen Wolf. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Huh?
You're up, Liam. Dylan.
What?
Liam's bio.
What are we talking about?
Oh my God.
Where are we?
She asked, what would your Twitter bio,
No,
what would
I
your
know.
character's
I'm
Twitter
thinking too hard about it. It would have to do with lacrosse. It'd be like lacrosse class of 2014. So stupid.
Lax.
Something stupid like Laxin, bro. It'd be like lax for life. That's
There
what it
you
would
go.
say. Lax for life.
Wax for life.
Let me see. I think I would Mason's Twitter bio would be sorry for all those who lost their lives to the beast. Steady trying to survive in Beacon Hills. That's what it would be.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good, right?
And then it would say intense.
And it would definitely say intense at
right underneath.
Yeah, nice.
Oh gosh, bio. I would say instructions on how to win a Fields medal or what the hell is a Styles. We'll go with that one then. Yeah.
Oh. Sorry.
Good.
Sure.
I've seen this picture online that like, an amazing fan had made, and it's an edit, and it's a couple pictures of Theo throughout season 5, and there's a text over the picture, and I would actually take the text that's on the picture and I would put it in the bio, and the text says, it says, "Why should I apologize for the monster I've become? No one ever apologized for making me this way."
I know.
Argent's Twitter bio would be I hunt blank blank, and they wouldn't say. And then I say looking for soulmate.
Is Argent ready for romance?
Yes. With Peter?
Single male omega seeking open-minded betas, must love wolves, mountain ash.
Must love dogs.
No, that's why it's funny, because it's love wolves, not dogs. No mountain
am
ash
the alpha.
allergies.
No mountain ash.
DM me. Hashtag love you.
Okay.
No mountain ash.
I think we have time for one more question.
It's the
love you,
last
lady.
question ever. Make it good.
That's so much pressure.
It should be. It's a lot of
Okay.
pressure.
Wow.
Okay.
Your hair is really cool.
Thank you so much.
I like your socks too.
Thank you.
You want to go out sometime?
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Hit me up
All right.
anytime.
Sweet. What are you doing tonight?
Nothing. Going out with you.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
You're hosting
It's
the
going
Fandom.
down.
Oh, right. I'm hosting the Phantom Awards. Come. I'll take you out.
Okay. It's a deal. Pinky promise. It's gonna happen.
What is happening?
I think Tyler Posey just asked me
You're
on a
goddamn
date.
right.
Okay.
I did.
My name is Sage. I'm from San Diego, and my question is for Tyler and Holland, and it's what's your favorite thing about Lydia and Scott's character development as a friendship and individually?
Hall, you want me to go?
Sure.
Favorite thing about their relationship together. When Scott and Lydia were first, in the first season, first episodes, they were very different. Scott was very much an outcast and just really kept to himself. Lydia was kind of the showboater and wanted all the attention from the boys and everybody, and was kind of perceived as like a mean girl-ish kind of person who would want nothing to do with the outcast. And as the years went on, I think Lydia letting her guard down, Scott really saw that and really appreciated it, and saw through the tough exterior of Lydia and saw the smart, beautiful, compassionate, loving person that Lydia is. And Lydia saw the leadership and the role of the leader that Scott took on, and how much he really loved and wanted to protect her and all of the friends in their pack. And so I think that really, really solidified their friendship and relationship with each other, kind of around what season 3 kind of 3A is when I feel like it really was. There was this one moment where Scott and Lydia there's something crazy about to happen. I think it was with the Duroc.
I remember the scene. It was in the concert hall.
Exactly, yeah, and there's a concert hall, and it's right before the pianist's neck is slit or something crazy like that. And they're a little nervous, and they have no idea what the hell's about to happen, and Scott realizes and grabs Lydia's hand in the most platonic, beautiful friendship way possible. And it was a really, really, really sweet moment, and I think that's kind of where our real friendship began to really form as characters. Now, individually, my favorite the character. What was this part of the question? Character development for Scott McCall is just. I think I may have said this earlier. He grew from such an outcast to this just wise Buddhist kind of monk person. Like he's so calculated and so, except for when Theo's trying to ruin his life. He's so calculated. He knows exactly what to do. He doesn't question or doubt his gut feeling, which I think is something that everyone can learn from. And he's just grown to be somebody that I would be proud to be. And I think starting out as this lost outcast kid who's just dealing with the most stress anyone has ever had in their entire lives, to this just badass leader, He doesn't give a shit. Like, I'm going to protect my friends at whatever cost, and you can't get in the way of that. And I think that's so cool. And I really admire that. And I would be proud to grow up like Scott McCall. I want to be Scott McCall when I grow up.
I would say, I think Lydia started out as, I think we can say, a control freak, and she had trust issues. And I think the biggest evolution for Lydia with Scott's, with as far as Scott's and she and Scott's relationship goes, I think to let the control out of her hands and into Scott, who has this incredible leadership role, that was a big step for her. And she did that because she trusted him. And I think when that first moment in the concert hall, she cared about him. Not only did she trust him, but she cared about him. And that was when she relinquished that control freak in her own head. And I think that's when Lydia really started to make real friends, was when she let go of control. And so I would say that's probably the biggest evolution, the biggest jump we had in our friendship, that enabled us to have a friendship. And then as far as Lydia as an individual, I think empathy grew out of relinquishing that control and gaining trust of others, is that she then became empathetic towards others. She could place herself in their shoes. And I think that's the best version of friendship you could ask for.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's all the time we have.
Thank you so much, guys.